This is the 5 on 5 podcast presented by directmusicservice.com and Neek's Hot Sauce. I am one of your co-hosts, Phenom, coming to you live from sunny tropical Portland, Oregon. To my right, down the street from me, Jupiter Williams. Down in the desert, in the belly of the beast, Mr. EDC himself, Neek Quartz Lopez. And our special guest today, I have a whole paragraph for him. We're just going to read the paragraph from
No, do the paragraph.
Yeah. He's been crowned champion in both the 2020 HMC and Def Jam DJ Battle, Phase DJ Games, was chosen as a world finalist for the 2020 Goldie Awards, is a 3-time Red Bull Freestyle SoCal champion, 5-time Red Bull Freestyle US finalist. His TV appearances include VH1 Master of the Mix, Revolt TV Live Ones and Tuesday. His mixes have been featured on Power 106, the world famous Wake Up Show, 93.5 K-Day, Kiss FM Chicago, Pitbull's Globalization, XM Radio, and he boasts 15 million listens and 3 of the top 5 most listened to mixes of 2020 on Fit Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's DJ Dynamix.
The King's here.
Boom, 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 boom.
Thanks.
You know? Hey, that was like when the king arrives and you open up the scroll. Oh, listen. Yeah. People are asleep by the time you're done. I'm sick of hearing all these accolades, man.
Podcasting.
After that, someone comes out and sings, "She's your queen."
Yeah, exactly.
That's my favorite movie of all time, man.
Oh yeah, hands down.
God. Dynamix, what the fuck? First of all, with that resume, unreal.
Yeah, unreal.
So sick.
I knew it was unreal. We all know you are the man, but just reading it,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's reading it. That's when it becomes like, damn.
That sounded long-winded.
Even him, he was like, damn, when are you gonna be done with this shit?
He's like, I did all that shit. That's a lot of shit.
For us, it's like they woke up and they ate lunch today and they might have DJ'd last night. Here they are. It's men on vacation.
Speaking of which, you guys can hear me still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. How was Tube?
Unreal.
Oh God, it was great last night, man.
It was kind of like a time warp where that 19 months didn't happen, which was the best feeling, to just have that nostalgia. You know, I played Swag Surf at midnight. Everybody was up in arms. It's like we're right back in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely way more rewarding. I mean, for me, especially like playing in front of a crowd than it is playing in front of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Just to get that energy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I do want to ask you first and foremost before we get started, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I am good. Just finished class over at the Beach Jockey School. I have a controllerism class that I teach every Wednesday. So, yeah, man, we're off to a good start. This is class 3. I threw my class some treats for Halloween. I made like some promo stuff. Did I have it here? For Halloween, it's like a. Nope, that ain't it. I don't know. If I find it, I'll show you guys.
Yeah. No, that's fucking dope. And I do want to talk about the whole controller versus turntable, the conversation, what inspired intro to controllerism. We're going to get into all of that because I play on a controller sometimes. Travis plays on controller sometimes. And we're tired of the shit talk. We don't see it. We don't see it, but it's
but we hear it.
Yeah. We're going to get into all of that. What we do around here every week, we compare 2 artists head to head, their top 5 songs as viewed most popular on Spotify. It was my pick this week for you.
Okay.
We're keeping it hip hop this week. We're going to go old school versus new school. This week's battle is LL Cool J versus Schoolboy Q.
Oh my God. That is a really interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
We're going to get into it. We're going 5 rounds tonight. Everybody gets a pick every round, except for me, obviously, since I picked the matchup. Starting with round 1, Mama Said Knock You Out versus Schoolboy Q, Collard Greens. Let's start with you, Dynamix.
Jeez Louise. Collard Greens is probably one of my favorite Schoolboy Q songs.
Yeah.
But versus Mama Said Knock You Out, that's, oh man. Mama Said Knock You Out, I feel like that you can play that in a lot more different scenarios than you can Collard Greens. You know what I mean? Like Mama Said Knock You Out, you can play that.
Yeah, you can play in a corporate joint.
Yeah, you can play that at a corporate joint. You can play that at the gym. You know what I mean? Play it running up to the ring, of course, but like, play it in a battle. You know what I mean? Like it's just so many different applications for that song. I'm gonna have to go with Mama Said Knock You Out for sure.
Cool. Travis.
When Mama Said Knock You Out came out, I believe they did a, don't quote me on this because this was such a long time ago. I want to say it was like, what, 91 when it came out in 1990 about. So I kind of vaguely remember seeing them do a special for the music video, and it premiered on like Fresh Prince or In Living Color. And God, that song was just so dope. Like they had a special premiere for that song.
Yeah,
that's how good it was. So Mama Said Knock You Out.
Okay. Was that parodied on In Living Color?
Yes,
I want to say Jim Carrey did that.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, that seems like a Jim Carrey.
No, I want to say it was Jamie Foxx doing,
or
Mike
one of the
Tyson.
Wayans brothers.
I want to say it was Jamie Foxx doing Mike Tyson.
Close. It was 1990.
It was 1990. Okay.
I remember that impression.
Yeah.
I had to go through the Rolodex on that one. I'm like, Neek.
For a long time, I hated this Cool J song, just because of breaking.
This is a breaking song?
Yes. So like certain songs in breaking get played so much.
Yeah.
And like specifically in breaking that it's like, oh, it's played. Like everybody else will love the song, but I'm so tired of dancing to it that it makes me not want to hear it.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I didn't know it was a breaking song.
So because it got played by everyone, I hate it.
Yeah.
Now it's been long enough that I'm like, oh, I miss that song. Collard Greens is one of my favorite Q songs. It's different for a Q song, in my opinion. Like it's kind of a different lane for Q.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mama Said Knock You Out because now like with time, it's a like, especially for 1990, like this is a really tough rap song.
What years were they playing Mama Said Knock You Out a lot in the B-boy jams?
It's probably like early 2000s up to like probably up to right at the beginning of the YouTube era, so probably like to like 2009 even. Like the first decade of the 2000s, because like hip hop, like 90s hip hop was like mad popular around that time, especially when
for sure.
Like so that was a big one, and it's like a faster pace. Like so that one was still moving.
I always felt like Jingling Baby was like the LL.
Yeah, Jingling is definitely more like, I feel like late 90s, early 2000s, you were getting Jingling Baby. But once like, I don't know, I want to say like once the brand new old school era came back.
I can see it now because of the funky drums in the back.
Jingling Baby became a cypher song because it's like a major key. It's kind of happy. Knock You Out is kind of like aggressive and like it's an aggro song, so that became more like a battle track.
I got you.
So Mama Said Knock You Out. Now I like it. Like when I was younger, I was like, this song's cheesy as hell. But now I'm like, nah, like you put the time and reference, it's fresh.
Yeah. And he did that on Unplugged too. Of course.
He did, which was iconic.
Yeah.
And it was such an iconic song too, because everybody would say this was like at the cusp of old school, like kind of like old school to golden era. It was like in a weird,
it's like right at the it's 1990, so like
so a lot of people were talking shit to him.
Baby, Cool J, with the Kangol and gold chains, and then boom, he's like first of the decade, like probably at the time still the freshest rapper, like because at the time Uncle L was the illest.
God, it's such a good song. I love that song.
The
Sweet.
boxing ring, he's sick. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
Sweet for LL out the gate. Let's go round 2 here. LL, Doing It, or Schoolboy Q, Man of the Year. Let's start with Travis.
Doing It.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing It, man. God, those girls popped up wearing all gold in the video. Oh,
is this
man,
a specific version, or is this just Doing It?
It's just Doing It. Yeah. Let's go to Neek.
Uncle L. Honestly, I don't think LL Cool J gets his flowers enough.
Hey, what kind of cup you got?
Oh, I don't want to give out no.
Oh, okay. I was like, man,
no free promo.
Yeah.
I was like, Neek holding up a cup of purple or something? What's going on?
It's a little smoothie situation.
Yeah.
I'm purposely not putting the logo on. But if a certain smoothie company wants to hit us up for promo, you know what I
mean?
Hey. I can dig it.
Dynamix.
Yeah, man. Man of the Year is a good song, but I mean, it doesn't have the impact that Doing It does. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's like LL's gonna sweep this one. That's just that Doing It record touches a lot of different parties too.
Yeah.
So
there's something about LL Cool J, like, again, this is like kind of in retrospect now, but like. And like the way that LL Cool J can rap, I think in his later music, this effect kind of wore off. But he can make like a love rap song or like a song clearly like directed, like marketed towards women, and guys could still listen to LL Cool J and be like, I can get with this.
Yeah,
like it's still cool. Like Doing It is fresh. I mean, in his later stuff, it was clearly like far removed from that. But
that's like that Drake effect. I think LL pioneered that, whereas like
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
100%. And nobody was in that lane at the time too. Everybody was still trying to be gangster rap. So
round 3, gents. Hey Lover or Schoolboy Q, Studio. Let's start with Neek.
Oh man, this sucks because I love Q.
This is like the same song though.
But Q isn't, like, in my opinion, like top 5 rappers of all time. So like the best Q songs are not going to pair up well against Cool J's best 5. So,
well,
I mean, maybe later. I know Spotify's kind of tricky.
It gets a little interesting.
Yeah, Spotify's kind of wild, but J, dude.
Okay. Dynamix.
I think I'm feeling Studio over Hey Lover at the moment right now.
Okay. Yeah. Travis. Tiebreaker.
Oh, man, Lady of My Life. Lady of My Life sample, man.
So sick.
You know? LL. And it's just straight storytelling. It's a beautifully well story told song. I love. I can recite that song from front to back. Yeah.
I feel like
love that song.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Copyright, man.
A 5.
Marvin Gaye's people will get us.
Yeah. Marvin will get you.
Yeah.
Let's go round 4. LL Loungin', Who Do You Love remix, or Schoolboy Q X with 2 Chainz and Saudi. Let's start with Dynamix.
Like apples and oranges.
Right.
Yeah, I have to go with L on that one for sure.
Okay.
That one's a fire choice.
Yeah. Travis.
Lounging all day, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And the sample. Oh man, the sample. The sample was just fire.
Neek.
Lounging.
Yeah.
The original's fresh too. It doesn't get enough play because of the video, but
yeah, you're right. But yeah.
I don't think I've heard the original.
If you've heard it, like when you get a chance, just play it like after the show, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah.
That's one of those that everyone knows the remix, but then not the original necessarily.
Because the music video and the radio version is the remix.
Only You 112.
Only You 112.
Biggie One More Chance.
One More Chance. Special Delivery remix.
Special Delivery, yeah.
That's so sick.
What's his name? Flavor in Your Ear.
Flavor in Your Ear.
Really?
Is that the remix?
I feel like
the remix is harder than the original, but I know the original.
I was gonna say
people know both.
True.
still very similar too. I wonder how many people realize that they're two different songs, even because they're both in black and white.
Right.
The remix, they just added more rappers in.
Yeah, they did.
It's almost like
They
Looney's
turned
I
it
Got
into a
Five on it,
cipher.
and the remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think many people realize that it's even a remix as much as it's just like, oh, Busta's in this song.
What about Heartbreaker? Would we say the remix is known better than the original from Mariah?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, because didn't she have to change it?
She didn't change Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
She changed the other one, the
Ain't No Fun.
The Ain't No Fun. Yeah, that's the
but
one.
Ain't No Fun one's the remix though, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the one with Jay is the original. One with Jay
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go round 5.
Fantasy remix. Sorry.
Oh yeah, fantasy remix for sure.
Yeah. Fantasy remix.
Yeah. LL Headstrong.
Oh, Honey remix, Mariah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Honey, that's what it was.
I'm
it's
sorry.
always
Honey
one of those.
remix
That's
by
like the
Mariah.
top 5. That's
Yeah,
the conglomerate of Mariah.
Sorry, Colin. Get back to it.
Well, wait. Fantasy remix didn't had ODB, but the original didn't, right?
Right. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So people still know both versions still.
Yeah. LL Headsprung or Schoolboy Q Num Num Juice. I think I know where you're going with this, Travis.
You gotta go Headsprung.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Headsprung. Gotta get your Headsprung. Timberland? Come on. I love that song.
Neek?
That's a hell no, bro.
Oh man, I love that song.
Hell no, bro. This is the era of Timberland that I hate. This is when I stopped fucking with Timberland. This is when I was like, it's over. It's over.
Shock Value 2 was when it was over for Timberland.
You held on for a while.
Did I?
Wait, so
no, that's cool of you. I was.
What year did Headsprung come out?
Let me do a number crunch because by this point I wasn't even.
Wait, so you mean you Takeout got a pass, right?
Yo, everybody get your hands.
Yo, 2004. Timberland was still in his bag. 2004.
This is 2004, bro.
He was
Petey
still
Pablo
in his bag.
had a hit.
Yeah,
produced by Timberland.
Petey Pablo is cool though.
Produced by Timberland.
I just want to put this like into perspective.
Neek, are you going Num Num Juice on this?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Dynamics with the tiebreaker on that.
Yo, you can choose any Schoolboy Q song. You can choose the most obscure shit. I'm gonna choose that over Headsprung. I fucking loathe that song. I fucking hate it so much, dude.
Yo, Neek, you're forgetting about My Love by Justin Timberlake.
As soon as I hear they call me, I'm like standing up.
That was on that. My Love was on 2020, wasn't it?
My Love was on Future Sex Love Sound.
Oh, it's Future Sex. See, Future Sex 2020 was when I came back to Justin because that's the third one, right?
Yes.
Future Sex, I was like, I like the first one.
Don't sleep on Future Sex.
Justified. Future Sex, I was like, this is kind of weird. That's what is Suit and Tie on there, or is that 2020?
Suit and Tie was on 2020.
See, I hated Suit and Tie too.
Suit and Tie is.
Here's the thing.
I like Suit and Tie.
Neither of those albums.
Of course you do. You're a J fan.
Yeah.
Either of those albums aren't even half as good as Justified, though.
True.
So,
okay. Well, yeah. This is
so like it's to me that's still a part of the downward slope of Timberland's career. Like that's when I was already like, sure, he could have a couple of good songs, but like that's not like Timberland's back. Like, it's whatever.
Oh no, we never said Timberland
resonates
like,
right now. I feel like the kids are fucking with that era of Timberland right now. Like the Nelly Furtado shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one goes. That one, I'm good with that one.
Those drums are
sexy back. Like, yeah. It was like a reinvention of Timberland for like the pop culture, and I was with it.
Even like what was that song? The Nelly Furtado song with all the diss track.
Promiscuous. Oh, yeah, with Justin in it.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. That's what it was. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought there was a better hook. I thought it was a better title. But no, that song was tight.
Yeah, that's like one of the tightest diss records ever. I
can't believe
you can play that
like
shit
I
out.
can't believe I like that. That's a Prince diss record.
It is a Prince diss record on Shame on Justin.
Shame on Justin. But yeah, that's a fire.
Hey, you're forgetting about dirt off my shoulders.
Fire.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Oh, I thought you meant like dirt off your shoulders was a diss track. I was like,
oh no. I'm just going back in my Timberland Rolodex in around the 2003 2004 when Headsprung came out.
Here's why. That was the worst beat of the 3 that Tim played for Jay.
Right.
He played the Potion. Ludacris Potion.
Oh yeah.
He played Potion the Brandy.
Hard. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just a girl. Yeah. And then he played
Dirt Off the Shoulders.
And
Jay-Z in the stank face, he's like,
yeah.
You got that bounce, son.
Yeah.
Give me that bounce.
Yeah. One and done.
I think he could have done more damage on Potion than
Potion is so
Blueprint,
good.
right? This is Blueprint.
No, Black Album.
It's Black Album.
Yeah.
Black Album.
Yo,
Black Album.
hot take. Timberland songs aren't the best songs on that album.
No, because Allure's on there. Allure's on there. That's
Allure's
in my mind. That's
that's Pharrell.
And now we're talking the same. I was just about to say on Justified, my least favorite songs are the Timberland songs.
Cry Me a River. Stop.
I said stop. Cry Me a River goes, but like all the Neptune songs are better. Cry Me a River is good. It's just not.
Everybody is like, all
right. Listen. Cry Me a River is better than Like I Love You.
No way.
No.
Yes.
No way. No way.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I love you, Travis. You're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I did the number crunch. You're wrong.
is there a Clips guest verse on Cry Me a River that I don't know about?
That's why it doesn't even have to be. Doesn't even have to have one.
And now with the free Britney shit, bro.
You don't need
bro.
one. You don't need one. All you need to do is just your
Like I Love You just slap so hard, man.
The drums on Like I Love You.
By themselves.
Man, Like I Love You is hard. Man. You think Cry Me a River is better than Like I Love You for real? Honestly?
Yeah.
Man,
you're a contrarian, bro. That's all that is.
And you don't even need a feature on Cry Me a River.
Hun, what's the better song? Cry Me a River or Like I Love You? Yeah, by Justin Timberlake.
It depends on the
No, not it depends.
Oh, come on, the mood. Pick one.
It depends.
Oh,
she said Cry Me a River.
Oh, she said Cry Me a River. Dang. All right, that's one for you. That's one.
All right, well then it's not a hot take. It's not a hot take. It's not ground.
Lukewarm
take.
Are we going Cry Me a River over AO Technology?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Travis said,
Yeah. Definitely. No, you definitely are. AO Technology didn't age well.
It was the first introduction of dubstep kind of into pop radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the first introduction was Britney fucking whatever it was called. What was the Britney shit that had the dubstep break in the middle?
Oh yeah, yo, what was that?
Yo,
that was it.
Do y'all remember that?
What was that?
Hold up, let me. Cat.
That was when she just came back. That was when it's Britney bitch was at its peak.
Was that Toxic?
No. It was a radio song, but then no one played it.
It wasn't Boys.
Oh
man.
That just sent everyone spiraling. For those of you just listening and not watching right now, we're all reenacting the dance routine to try to remember what the name of the song is.
God damn.
Was it Work? It wasn't Work. It wasn't Work, but it was off that album.
Hold It Against Me.
I think that was it. Yes, Hold It Against Me. It was Hold It Against Me.
It's Hold It Against Me. I was sitting here saying it while I was on mute, just so you guys know I said it first.
Is that Max Oh God, that's The Dream. The Dream.
Yo,
and Tricky.
Dream wrote that?
Dream made.
No. Me Against the Music. Sorry, my fault.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Shout out to Britney Spears for introducing dubstep to the world.
Wait, no, that's 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
When was AO Technology?
AO Technology was
way before that.
Way before that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Max Martin and Dr. Luke. Yeah, that makes sense.
50 cents on that track.
What?
Cent. She worked down that pole.
AO Technology was 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't consider like AO Technology like a dubstep-y song. It didn't feel like a dubstep song to me. It felt like a.
It was kind of future,
like a pop synth trap.
Yeah.
More like kind of.
Yeah.
And that was around the time when Timberland started just putting his name on productions because Danger was doing all the productions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that
Timberland
Britney's
was just using that name for the cachet to get the song popping.
That Britney was for sure dubstep, and everybody was like, I'm good on whatever that is, because that did not go anywhere.
Nobody gave a fuck about that song.
There wasn't a name for it. It's like, everyone that got COVID way early before we knew what it was, and they were like, hey man, I think I just got the flu, and everybody's like, yeah man, that's not the flu, but we'll get back to you on that one.
It makes me feel bad knowing what I know now. Knowing what I know now about Britney Spears, I wish we all would have supported that song.
Right.
Was that her really doing what she wanted to do?
I mean, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
No way she walked in and she's like, hey, fuck you guys, I'm going dubstep.
I want to break down.
Yeah, she definitely didn't do that.
And I want it to be dubstep. We're calling in Skrillex. He's doing the
I feel like that year was like the year I went to WMC, and like we were going everywhere, and everywhere was playing dubstep, and we're just like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
2011 was a wild year.
Yo,
I worked in Trist and I was rolling my eyes at everything.
That was when was Skrillex residency out there?
Yeah, Skrillex was out here. He was playing at XS and Trist, and I just remember being like, oh my god, like just everything back then was making me roll my eyes. So a Britney Spears song with a dubstep track made me be like, oh, I fucking hate this.
Let me ask, did Skrillex cater more to that crowd, or was he like, fuck it, I'm doing my thing, and it was just buzzsaws?
Early on, I feel like all those residencies, what they were like, the shit that was popular for them was like what they were doing. But later on, it became very much a cater to the crowd thing. Skrillex, yeah, I mean, his shit was pretty pop at the time. Like he was working with Dip, he's doing the Diplo thing, and so his shit was pretty melodic at the time, anyways. It wasn't like super grimy, but like grimy. Like, because RL Grime came out around like maybe a year later onto the Win Nightlife team after that, and he was still pretty like deep, I guess you could call it.
Do these GMs still check somebody like that and be like, hey, you got to go more poppy, or they're like, just do your thing?
No. I mean, I was a busser, so I can't really like say that I've seen, but I was working like stage back then. Those big names, no, you fucking get out the way. I do specifically remember a friend of the show actually headlining Trist, and like my GM being like, yo, I had to talk to him because I feel like it's the same set. I'm like, damn, dude. So it happens for sure. It's just, I don't know if that, like, ain't nobody gonna tell Skrillex
not up there,
slow down on the dubstep. Like, that's why he's here, you know?
I feel like that's a conversation behind closed doors, though, when they're breaking down numbers and they're like, maybe we shouldn't go dubstep next year.
Right. That's between him and management. Like that, I don't think the GM of the club is ever going to be like the one to say that. That's between like marketing directors and his management. I don't think that would ever come down to like the club. You know?
Dynamix, when's the last time they told you too much dubstep?
Oh man, I remember watching Skrillex like, when was it? How old am I now? 7 years ago. That shit was hella fun. That still was fun 7 years ago.
And that's the thing, like everybody was having a good ass time back then. Like Skrillex was selling out the club. Nobody's fucking telling him what to do.
Yeah. And there was much less influencer shit. It wasn't IG wasn't like, let me get this TikTok or what, let me get a TikTok or let me get this on IG. It was just people getting sweaty.
Like Tube last night.
Let's hop into the lightning round here. This is just for Dynamix only. We're going to go with a this or a that. You can pick one of the artists. The rest you have to delete from your Serato. You can never listen to them again. You act like they never existed. Starting with this. Disclosure. Disclosure or Jamie XX?
Disclosure.
Diana Ross or Donna Summer?
Diana Ross.
Nate Dogg or Ty Dolla $ign?
Oh God. Wow. Ty.
Foxy Brown or Lil Kim?
Foxy Brown.
Lauryn Hill or Shaka Khan?
Lauryn Hill.
Method Man or Redman?
Method Man.
Ray Shremmerd or T.I.?
T.I.
Whispers or Egyptian Lover?
Oof. Egyptian Lover.
Okay. Calvin Harris or Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy. Oh. Yeah, Soulja Boy. Because like there's a few of the Calvin Harris, the old remixes that are cool, but I think there's more Soulja Boy shit that I would play probably.
That's fair.
Rick and Morty.
Beastie Boys or Run DMC?
Run DMC.
Steely Dan or Gangstar?
Gangstar.
Big L or Big Pun?
Ooh. Big L.
The Roots or NERD?
Oh, come on. Including all their production?
Yep.
Or just the NERD albums?
Everything included.
Okay, then NERD.
Okay. Shalimar or Kool and the Gang?
Kool and the Gang.
David Bowie or Queen?
Oh, Queen.
Zap or Gap Band?
Zap.
All right. Clips or Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep.
Okay. Couple more for you here. Sade or Aaliyah?
Oh, damn. Aaliyah.
All right. Ja Rule or Nelly?
Ja Rule or Nelly? Ja right now, sure.
Okay. Missy or Busta?
Oh, damn. Busta. Let's do Busta.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
Yeah. Fuck, that's really tough. I'm like running through the catalogs in my head real quick. Shit.
It's tough being put on that stage where other people are listening to these choices. And
For real.
That's who I picked.
Like, I hate this guy now.
Try hosting.
He had so many followers before this, and people hear his picks and they're just like,
yeah, why am I following this guy again?
The YouTube is the best.
The YouTube is the best.
Hey, shout out to all our YouTube followers. And if you're not following, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time we drop a video. Let's rock.
Tupac or Biggie?
Let's go Pac.
Okay.
Sweet.
2 more for you. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Hold on. This last one, I really need you to take your time with this one.
Okay.
Oh, you'll have to. You don't have. You have to. We ask this every single episode. We always end the lightning round with this question: Outkast or Hall & Oates?
Outkast.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I knew he was going to say Outkast. That's why I said to take his time.
A little reroute.
Yeah.
Telling somebody to take
counts
their
like
time.
that counts Andre's Just versus 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. There it is.
If you could only DJ one genre for the rest of your life, what would that genre be?
Oh.
You got through the lightning round too easy.
Man.
I had to attack one on top.
This is the one that's going to get him now.
This is good. Yeah.
What genre? I'll just do hip hop. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Let's start from the top here. What inspired Intro to Controllerism?
Oh, okay. So, Intro to Controllerism was sparked because, like there was that whole stigma to DJing on a controller, and I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna fucking slay these motherfuckers on a controller. I was trying to do that shit on Goldie Awards. I did it on HMC and Def Jam. I think that was the first time I battled on the controller too. And so out of that feeling, I wanted to start a class, especially at the Beat Junkie School, right, where we teach turntablism and like all that hands-on stuff. Like I wanted to open that up over there to teach people how to really get down on a controller, how to use all the pad modes, like little hacks that we can do. Yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoyed DJing on a controller now over CDJs and let me specify on the SRT.
Okay. Yeah. That's a different story.
Yeah.
Over
turntables and CDJs, just because like the marks on that SRT are spot on every time. I don't have to like move it and like set the marks. The marks are exactly where they need to be, and they're like even every single time. I just need to see where it's pointing, and then I just like there every time. That's why I could juggle on that thing. I could do everything on that. And like what's tough about like S11 is for me to want to like change keys or like do certain things, I have to go into the screen and like change pages and go through that route. Whereas on the SRT, it's just like the buttons right there. It's either the buttons right there or I hit shift and the buttons right there.
Yeah. Is that what's on your current writer right now? What's your mixer, and are you CDJs or turntables, phase or needles?
Or do you bring your controller everywhere you go?
I don't bring my controller. No, it's the SRT, and if not, CDJ 2000s and S11 or S9.
Got it.
Yeah.
What would you say your? I know this is like one of the last questions that Colin usually asks, but I'm kind of switching it up a little bit. What kind of advice would you give newer DJs that start on a controller that wants to go out and play in the club? Because what we're finding a lot is, you're a dope DJ, but you only know how to play on a controller. You can't come into this spot and play on like an S9 and 2 turntables, you know?
Yeah, I would say get familiar, just so that you can make that choice of what's your favorite way to play, right? Just because my favorite way to play is on SRT doesn't mean that'll work out for you. You know what I mean? Like I look for certain features, right? And if you're not looking for that, like, you know, turntables might even be your favorite just because you have a much bigger like surface to manipulate.
No, I absolutely agree. We're running into that problem now, like Travis mentioned, where for example, all of Evil One spots, we do have turntables. We have two 12s and then S9 standard in every single club. You know what you're walking into. Certain people are fantastic DJs, but a lot of our house homies are like, man, I only play on CDJs. Is it cool if I bring a controller to kind of like work around it or whatever? Are you seeing more of an interest in people wanting to learn turntablism and the basics?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what we specialize in at the school, right?
Yeah.
It's teaching people on turntables and how to use it. And that's really like the best way to lay your foundation down. Once you get out of there, you can rock anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas if you start on a controller, you can't rock everything.
Right.
You're stuck.
Right.
Yeah, you're stuck in that mode.
Yeah, it's interesting because for me, I started on with the clunky Serato box, the SL1. You know, I was right at the end of carrying crates and all of that. But then just a couple months ago, I played my first 45 set after DJing for 15 years. You know, so I'm like, I felt like I've been driving to work the whole time. And now I was like, let me go ahead and walk to work today and see, you know, like see all the scenery along the way, really enjoy it. I'm like, I have all these records sitting at home. They're fucking, no one has this shit, you know? Like, I need to bring this out of the house. I need to bring a couple crates out. And I just played a small little dive bar out here, but I got that taste of it. And I'm like, because I guarantee you, all three of us will admit we're addicted to buying records. Yeah. Like we all
I dread going into a record store because I'm like, fuck, this shit is gonna take a long time. Let me check my bank account, make sure it's good. Yeah,
you're gonna get hit. There's no way.
I purposely don't pick up Colin's phone calls sometimes when I know that he's going digging. I would say yes, I'm there. So
do you guys still have record shows out there?
Yes,
one too.
We went to one last month. Yeah,
that was dope.
Man. How are the prices at the record shows?
Great,
steep.
Great.
Steep.
Well, yeah, it depends on what you're looking for.
Depends on the dealer too, right? If the dealer knows what he has,
and everybody knows what they have now. That's the thing.
Yeah, true.
That's the thing. Now you're out in Los Angeles, right? Yeah. When you go into a shop, are you seeing everything priced like Discogs, medium to high, or like? Because what we're seeing out here is mostly in between that mid to the high, and definitely in Vegas, Neek, from what we saw.
Yeah, you guys have hit every shop out here numerous times.
Yeah.
You know that it's like everybody's pricing accordingly, and if it's like decent condition, they just go to the $2 to $5 bin.
Yeah. Except for our homeboy at
that shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, like 12 inches are definitely more expensive than they were when I was digging before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like in the $7-8 price range instead of the $5 price range. But you still find deals on the 45s, man. So like getting the 45 bins and just like finding $1.45s, like that's the best thing ever.
The 45s are still the only place where you're finding deals. Yeah. And that's like,
but for me, that's like the best place to go because, man, like a wall full of 12 inches is just like, fuck. Like, if you have to move,
you're
only playing one song from the album.
I
mean, the way
45 crates.
Yeah, 45s, like if you're spinning, like if you're DJing, 45s are kind of the way to go, especially if they're in good condition, they sound better because of the bigger grooves.
Right.
But like earlier stuff sounds like shit. And like you want that 12 single because that's like those big spread out grooves. But 45s is still like the old days of vinyl where there's still dollar bins, there's still 50-cent bins. Like I think on average, even though like that's where the deal's at, like you're on average, like I'll see a bin of 45s, and if they're decent, you're getting them for $2.50 a piece. And then the bargain bin is still $1. So that still exists. And like 12-inch, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
$5 bins is where it's at now.
Plus, like I feel like there's I feel like there's less represses on a 45, so you find like you have a good collection of your.
So like if you
like,
find a 45, you're finding dope shit. Like you don't have to do the homework to be like, is this a repress?
45 box sets are tough, man.
They're so fresh now.
Neek, that's your weakness.
That's Neek's weakness. What would you pick up, Neek? What would you have right over there?
There's a bunch. There's sets behind this.
You hear how defeated this man is when he's talking about his records?
I don't want this. I don't.
You don't want.
I didn't choose this life. This life chose
me. I'm looking at 3 box sets that I just bought that I haven't even played yet. I don't want this life.
I don't want this life.
I'm thinking about like the Midnight Marauders that just came out, and then
the Quincy.
Oh my God, this Quincy's box set.
Record store days for you must just be like you gotta hide in a bunker,
bro. Black Friday, which is basically the second record store day of the year, there was nothing on this list I wanted. And I'm so happy that I don't have to wait in line.
That's so funny.
I'm so happy that I don't have to wait in line.
That's so funny, Neek.
What else was there? There's the Tribe box set, the Cypress Hill box set came out this year. Oh man.
This man is defeated. This man is defeated.
I haven't bought neither of them, but they're still available, and I see them, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta get them before they sell out. Because the one thing I did miss out on was the Lab Cabin, the Far Side one. That was Bizarre Ride. Bizarre Ride one. I didn't buy that box set, and I wish I got.
Shout out Trey.
Shout out Slim Kid. Yeah.
I gotta buy it and then get Slim Kid to sign it.
There, oh, you can't even see it. That shit is like what?
I see it's shiny though. The third one.
That's shiny joint. That's it. That's Bizarre Ride right there.
Hell yeah!
How many records do you think you have?
Oh, I got rid of half of my stuff, man. This is behind me. This is an 8x. This is a 2x4. So there's that, and then like a couple bags. And that's it. That's all I have left.
You thinned the herd completely. Yeah.
Yeah. Unintentionally also because the other half was at a homie's house and then that shit got flooded. And I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. Jesus. It's either that or a move. Everyone says it takes one move for you to be like, I'm out. Like one strong move. Yeah, you know.
So far I made it 2 moves with these records.
Yeah, Neek, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of them. Like it's gonna happen again. Yeah. It's just it sucks.
Yeah.
I think I did like 5 moves with these guys. Ask for them in the crates and then reorganize them.
And then reorganize them. And now what do you do with the crates? Yeah. Like now you just got a million crates.
Just chill. I think I gave some to my niece too because she started collecting records. So yeah.
Hey, where did all these
stepdaughter started collecting records
from those crate challenges though?
What's that?
Oh
yeah, the crate challenges.
Because I still can't.
Are they still from the back of the grocery store?
See, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, right.
Apparently that's illegal. I didn't know that's illegal.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
And the thing is about record crates is they're different.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the metal rims.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The metal rim.
I remember the old the Container Store used to have the record like plastic crate, like it looked like a milk crate, but it was taller and wider.
Yeah.
And those were fresh, and then they got discontinued. So they're like hard as hell to find. And I ended up selling my 4. I had 4 of them, and I sold them because I've had them since like high school. I sold those 4 for like $60 on OfferUp for those, and now like on Amazon you can buy them for like in bulk.
Oh yeah.
People just walking up and down those things. Milk crate challenge on Neek's head.
Or that guy rolling the blunt doing the challenge too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Thanks for the crates, idiot. God, you pull over, you're like, is that Mike? He's like, keep it moving. Yeah. No problem. You love to battle. You live for the battle, and I love that about you because I've gone back through and I want to talk about Master of the Mix. Obviously, I want to talk about Red Bull 3 style, but you've been through so many different iterations of 3 style.
Yeah.
What's your biggest takeaway from the beginning and to where it's at now?
The beginning had a bigger budget.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I miss that. I miss getting paid even just to participate back then. And then even like the field trips that we would have were hella fun. You know what I mean? But I haven't got a chance to go to the Worlds, man. Even just kind of like as a spectator.
Yeah.
Those always seemed like the illest things ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
Moscow.
I'm surprised you haven't been there just to kick it.
Yeah, I didn't go. Like, and I regret it. Regret not being able to go and kind of take part in the workshops and the biggest DJ ciphers and all that shit, man, because it looked like a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
So much goes into it, though. By the time that comes around, you're like, I need a vacation. I need to rest my ears. I need to go as far away from all of that as possible.
Yeah, and after like 2019, or actually after the one with Lazy, I was just like, I don't want to battle no more.
Shout out Lazy.
Let's go play parties and figure out what the next thing is.
Yeah.
And then 8-Track was like, yo, you want to do Goldie? And I'm like, fuck. How do I say no to that? and then there were all these other incentives in the other battles. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like, like we're in a fucking lockdown, and then the HMC's like, we're giving away money. Phase games, get a check. But it's fun. It's like a rush. You know what I mean? Battling is one of those things where I'm like trying to get out, and that shit keeps pulling me back in.
Dynamic. What's your approach to a battle? From like, okay, so say a battle is announced tonight, right?
Okay.
What's your approach up until you jump on stage? How do you attack
3 weeks
a battle?
of procrastinating, and then man, I gotta figure out like what it is that I want to do. Like, how do I want to show off, pretty much, right? And then what my selection is gonna be, and then start like nitpicking down from there. Start like searching for ideas. And sometimes ideas come to me in the weirdest times when I could just be out driving and then something will pop up.
Yeah.
But when I'm in it and like time is running out, that's when I just am forced to like sit down and start like firing off ideas and then trying to find the best ones. But I think for Goldie, right? Because what I learned from battling Lazy was he was like, yo, man, like I was just reaching out to everybody and trying to make it like a group effort rather than just me being stuck in my head. And I was like, fuck, man, that's a fucking great idea, because I'm always fucking stuck in my own head. And I don't want to share my shit because I don't want anyone to find out what my shit is.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you don't know if that's going to hit or not.
Yeah.
For this last one, for the Driller set, I was showing my wife my first draft, and she's like, oh, you lost me here. I was like, oh, all right. So I revised it and I played it for her, and she's like, oh yeah, that's the one.
That's it.
And so that was the one that went up. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So definitely having other people listen to your ideas and then give you like feedback, it helps a lot. And that's something I needed to do more of. So when Goldie came out, I was like hollering at homies and heroes and like, yo, what did you like about my previous work? What are your ideas about, or what's your take on if I did this, if I did that? Maybe like, yeah, stay away from this. This doesn't hit as well. So I was definitely utilizing a lot of feedback, but a lot of the times it's just like, all right, like what kind of, I try to attack like people's feelings.
Okay.
Right. What is the best way to present this so that it's not just a battle set, but it's just like makes people excited, get some hype, like I take them through a roller coaster of emotions. And then, yeah, I think in Goldie, I was like, I want to diss everybody with a slow jam of some sort. Like that would be interesting, right? And so that's when I did I was like formulating disses around Beyonce's, was it to the left, irreplaceable?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like ideas like that, like how
Yeah.
I can do something that's different from everybody else,
Mhm.
but still like capture their attention, make them go, oh fuck, all right, that's a cool idea.
It's so much mental. It's definitely so much skill and technique,
right?
But it's so much mental and just your overall knowledge of music and the psychology of how we respond to it as people from all walks. You know, you have to move that entire room with that set, and there's people from all over the fucking place where you're like, I've never been over there, I've never played a club over there or know what they're into. How am I going to get these motherfuckers to dance just like I'm getting the hometown to dance?
Yeah
It's crazy. What is I don't want to give away too many of your secrets, too many of your skills. What is one of those super popular songs that's slept on that I can drop that and flip this whole fucking room on its head?
Slept on popular songs,
because everybody's got the Be Faithful, the Party Up, you know, the you know, it's Friday night with Montel Jordan, whatever, you know, the Vegas set like that.
Yeah.
But there's that other shit where it's like, that shit right there.
It just depends. Like if there's a Latin crowd in front of me, I'll play like La Chona. That shit's always fun.
Oh yeah.
If I don't know, for like a hip hop room, what's my fucking sing along shit that I always do? Fuck, like now that I'm on the spot, it's always just like
never. Yeah, it's my favorite is when people are like, "Let me open up Serato." Like,
yeah.
That's it, man.
How about when you're at a party and they're like, "Oh, you DJ here? Why don't you put something on Spotify?"
I swear I can't now these days. Unless I'm looking at it in Serato.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's true, man. And especially like using my tags to find certain things.
Now you don't even know the real name of a song anymore.
yeah, it's true. Fucking sometimes I don't know the artist. I'm like,
you're like, oh, hashtag sounds like whatever your tagging system is.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shout out to P Dot and the organization.
P Dot's the king of the Serato organization.
P Dot's dope. Excel's system is dope too, man.
Yeah,
he's got like no crates, right?
Yeah, and it's all tags.
It's all really?
In there.
Yeah,
I'm like crate galore on mine.
I do a dabble. So I've cleared a lot of crates, but just to start fresh during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But I still do a little dabble from club names. So I just have the club name right there, and then I'll be like, okay, cool, you know, or whatever.
You know what I've been playing a lot?
What's that?
Fucking Justin Bieber, baby.
You know what? Yeah,
so hard.
I've been hearing that out a lot lately.
At the top of their lungs, yo.
That's crazy. I need to bring that back. For Travis and I, it's been Mike Jones Flossin'. That's like
huge. People been going off on that song,
huge.
Man. And playing the song out too, like out the whole song.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tight. Portland's fucking swinging. I was just listening to The Most Known Unknown the other day in the car.
Oh, shoot. I brought back Dipset Anthem last night and Freeway, What We Do.
Sick.
What we do is wrong.
It just went off, and I was like, it's either one of two things. It's no one knows what the fuck is going on because they're 21 years old, or the old heads kind of lead the charge in that and that's screaming, and then other people that don't know what's going on are screaming too, like That's the psychology of that shit.
Those two songs would have me jump on
whenever you throw on Dipset Anthem, you have to hope for an old head in there or somebody from New York to lead the charge for you.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Or somebody
I'll
from
jump
like
on somebody's back when those songs start.
yeah.
Just running through the
I'm
club.
crawling over people, rapping. It's a cold winter.
Yeah, that'd be Timberland Lopez.
Yeah,
That's your East Coast name, Timberland Lopez.
Timberland Lopez.
We were talking about before we hopped on, but I want to get Dynamix opinion on this. IKEA. We started to go on an IKEA rant, but we pulled back quickly because I knew we had to talk about this. Now Neek says, Neek, you hate IKEA. You hate going
me and
there.
Travis both hate going to IKEA.
I hate going to IKEA.
Travis hates going there. I'm either way. I just know that I'm going to piss away some money when I'm there. It's like Target for me.
Fair.
You see it and you're like, oh shit. How did I ring up $300 on trinkets?
Cleaning supplies?
Yeah, whatever. Dynamix, IKEA, yes or no?
No, I mean, like, it's not for me. Not like record shopping when I'm at IKEA, right? I could definitely do a lot of window shopping and just like get some cool ideas or just inspiration for how I'm gonna decorate a room.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't mind it. I don't trip. You know what I mean? I'm not buying another record shelf. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm done on that.
Yeah, I might shop for display shelves for all these fucking controllers.
The key to IKEA shopping is preparation and not like knowing what is
what you need to get.
Knowing what you need to get, utilizing the website, because on the website,
I thought you were going to say utilizing the arrows on the ground.
Fuck!
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm too good at IKEA. I'm way too good at IKEA.
Way.
The trick, at least in Vegas, you don't go upstairs. That's the display.
Oh shit!
Don't even go. Don't even go. Don't even bother. Don't even go up there.
Straight to the warehouse?
Straight to the warehouse. Because you already know what you're getting. Like, you already have this shit down.
That's the smartest way to go about it.
You just skip the whole display shit because that's 20 around your girl looking at everything, saying she loves everything.
Yeah.
You sitting here like, come on, let's go. And then she's just like,
picking out shit.
Like picking out dumb shit, like doing dumb shit, trying to live in IKEA. You don't even got to go there.
Oh, you just a window shopper.
You go straight downstairs. Everything's ready to shop. Now you're in Target. So, and you also have to know what you're getting. Like, what are you doing? Are you building? Like, are you getting a credenza? Right. Are you building a DJ desk? Are you fucking, what are you getting? And then you measure the space. Like, you have to know ahead of time, because then you could just beeline it straight for it, get in, get the fuck out. Easy peasy. It's still a project though, right? Like, you still got to drive all the way there.
Yeah.
They don't give you bags, so and you never want to buy them because you always leave the bags at home when you go back the next time.
Yeah.
Now you're carrying shit in your shirt, looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
It's never fun. And then you got to load this shit in your car.
Yeah. Building is the worst. Building is the worst, though. Yeah. I want to go on record.
And then you get this shit back home and you got to put the shit together.
But then you're missing parts.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You're missing parts. So you got to go back to the bitch.
That doesn't happen to me. I've heard people that happen too. I always end up with extra parts.
Fam. Nice. Never me.
Nice.
But I do understand that some people end up with missing parts and they will send them to you, or you have to go pick them up. But
I didn't know they sent them to you too. But you don't want to wait for that at the same time.
You don't want to wait for that. So you just want to go.
You're like, I'm not going to leave a fucking half-built shelf
for like 2 days. Yeah. Like, I'm going tomorrow, or
I'll lay on the floor for the week.
And nobody lives next to an IKEA.
No one.
Nobody lives
next to it. So what's the track?
I used to live very close to IKEA, but
that's
5 years ago.
Nobody does.
It was 1 year of my life that I lived next to IKEA when it first got built in Las Vegas.
Sounds made up to me.
Now it's the other side of town, so I can't like.
Does anyone go there to eat? to eat lunch?
For the,
Dude,
for the
That's a good
meatballs?
question because I know people that
Swedish
do that.
meatballs.
People do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
You know what's funny is before IKEA was in Vegas, because we got IKEA late. Like it wasn't. It's only like what 5 years? Yeah, it's like 5 years out here.
Because they had to drive all that shit out to the desert, bro. It's just like the
Yeah.
trip. You don't want to go.
Yo,
to
there
IKEA,
was
they don't wanna go to
businesses
you.
out here who would be like, there. I remember there was this couple, and they had a business out here with a website and everything, where you would send your IKEA wish list to their, like email it to their website, and then they make a weekly trip to IKEA and they bring it back at a charge.
That's
Because
a
people
hustle.
would. That's a hustle. Like,
So,
and then they would charge you to build it. Even like they'll come and build it for you too.
Oh,
wow.
But now IKEA's here, so I don't know what they're probably just doing the same thing. But locally.
They're on a yacht hanging out.
Chilling.
All
They're
IKEA
retired.
furniture. Yeah.
They're on the IKEA yacht.
Yo.
I think I got used to like, especially during COVID, just fucking looking for everything online, man. So even if I gotta go to
100%.
IKEA, I just try to do the fucking pickup. as
Yeah,
much as
just
possible.
like just do the pickup, go bing bong. It's in and
Yeah.
out. I almost ate at IKEA today. We were. It was a whole thing today, but I almost ate at IKEA today because I was like, "Yo, I'm so fucking hungry. Like, we gotta eat." And
Yeah.
like we just got to do it. Because I remember before they got here, I was like, oh, hell yeah, the meatballs. And then like the first time I had it, I was like, this sucks. Like, this is not good. Oops,
I'll
this
make the
is
trip
not
to-
good food.
Yeah, I'll make the trip to Costco for a hot dog.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that
Costco
shit.
food,
All day.
fire.
Yeah.
Costco's
IKEA
fire.
food,
Yeah.
whack. Like, and way hyped for no reason.
Way hyped.
Why did fucking Costco get rid of the Supreme pizzas on your guys' end too?
I haven't
Yes.
been to
We can't
Costco in a
get
very
Yeah,
long
they
time.
did. They did. Calling, you can speak on that because they got rid of it before you were selling sheds over there, right?
I believe they got rid of all pizzas
Okay.
What?
by us.
Oh, we stopped pepperoni. We
Okay.
don't have Supreme though.
Damn,
the
yo,
Supreme was
Costco
the
pizza
one.
is fire.
Yeah.
And they got rid of
So-
Supreme.
A little background. During the pandemic, I pivoted to work at Costco
I
for
remember
their
this.
shed company, selling hundreds of thousands of dollars in sheds. Not knowing my head from my ass, but DJing teaches you how to be a fucking hustler. So if you can sell yourself as a DJ, you can sell fucking snow to anyone living in Siberia. So I know Costco pretty well in and out now. Short story long. I do also follow this Costco group on Facebook. That's like one of the only reasons I still have Facebook. And in the UK, they have sushi platters at Costco.
Wow.
We just got them here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
In LA?
yeah,
That's sick.
yeah.
I haven't been to
know
Costco in a minute, yo. Like,
I brought some for the baby because she loves like California rolls, but I don't think she liked these.
she's like,
She's like, this
about
is
these
not
ones. Something's up with these.
Yeah.
Well, you can just go through the side there just to go to the food court, which is the power move.
Yeah.
You're saying, "Oh, I'm just going to the food court," and you don't.
But
you
I think
don't-
they started checking the cards at the food court now.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Damn. So
Yeah.
they're like,
Damn.
you can't even get
Yup.
these churros if you want to.
That's right.
Yo,
Can't
that's
do it,
fucked up.
man.
That's
Oh
foul.
shit!
That's
Ice cream
dirty.
and churros. Dip that shit.
Bomb.
Yo, pro
That's a
move.
move. That's a good move.
Pro move.
Speaking of corporate conglomerates and food,
segue,
Kings.
segue.
Kings are here.
we are now bringing corporate food deals to all of our DJ friends. So Dynamix, you get to be endorsed by any fast food establishment of your choosing, and you get to make the Dynamix meal. What is it and where is it?
Yoshinoya of beef
Yo,
bowl with a
there's-
fried egg on top.
A beef bowl with a fried egg?
On top, yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm
Fire.
talking about. That's the regional shit that I like. Yoshinoya is
Fire.
nobody talks about Yoshinoya anymore.
Yoshinoya in Japan though is on another level.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
We
And
only
they
have one out here in
fried
Vegas.
egg on there. Damn.
Is there's one in Vegas? Where at?
It's over by UNLV.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, well, we got to hit that up because last time I had it in Kyoto. So yeah, let's make that
probably not as good, but we'll do it.
Oh, exactly the same.
No.
In the middle of the desert, Yoshinoya, it has to be exactly the same.
Yoshinoya in Japan is just, that is gourmet shit right there. Like you cannot, like US Yoshinoya can't fuck with Japan.
Yeah,
Yoshinoya
I bet.
at all.
I bet.
Yoshinoya in the fucking airport is fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
almost overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
There's too many choices. There's too many customizations, and you're like, give me that. You know, like I don't know. I'll take that. Dynamix, I do have to commend you. You have done the unthinkable in incorporating your partner into your DJ career, which so many other DJs fail at doing that. And I want to commend you for one, family dynamics, which is fucking outstanding.
Thank you.
And
That's
two,
Brandy.
yeah. And on top of that, just being an enjoyable source of entertainment on Twitch with this programming.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that, man.
Yeah.
I was just, when Twitch came about, I don't even like talking on the mic. You know what I mean? It was just not something I was comfortable doing. And then Sophia Lynn got me on Club Maverick the first time. And then my wife was watching and she's like, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You're like so into your set. Sophia's asking you a question and it's going right through your head. She's like, we need to work on that shit. We can do that by doing a show together, and then I'll just do all the talking, and then you can do the music. And so that's how that idea started. And so she helped me get comfortable on the mic. So now when I'm at parties, I'm super comfortable on the mic, and that shit makes such a difference with the crowd. It's the ultimate fucking control. You fucking tell them jump, they say how high. It's fucking best shit ever.
Yeah. There's no real way around it in some of these situations, like if you do anything corporate, they're going to have you say something or even in the realm of you're playing a super club in Vegas, you're going to be on the mic for, they eat that up. Have you played any weddings before? Has anyone had you DJ their wedding?
Yeah, just recently, my boy from like middle school, that I haven't seen since we graduated, had me DJ his wedding. He's like a visual artist, and he had a wedding in the Santa Barbara Museum.
Oh,
and that shit was fun as fuck. Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, we just fucking want you to do you and just fucking go in. You know what I mean?
He's like, bring your battle set to the wedding.
For 5 hours. 5 hours.
A 5-hour battle set.
Just do all of your battle sets back to back.
5-hour wedding.
Dope. It equates to like 45 minutes because they're all. It's just like all the 5-minute performances with the Instagram ones that are just like.
Man.
Oh, yeah, later. Congratulations.
That's the thing. Okay, I said this the other day on Twitter, and I stand by it. It has to be exhausting to smile and dance on TikTok. And I'm thinking as a DJ, that's impossible to sustain for our working class open to close sets where you're every song, you're like
impossible. Nobody has that much energy.
Some people can do it, man. Some people, they're just into their shit. They're just dancing.
Nobody has that much energy.
I was thinking about that at EDC.
Okay, what'd you see? Tell us about what you saw.
So this is my first EDC since like LA, so it doesn't even count. But I don't know, man. So like one thing that kind of struck me that I was like, oh, that's interesting, is the visuals for a lot of these big sets lined up perfectly. And I'm like,
You start doing the math, huh?
A little too good.
Start doing the math.
Yeah. And like, granted, these stages are massive. So I can't see their hands. I can't see what they're doing up there.
You can barely see them, period.
Right.
But it's a concert production.
It's a concert production. Like there's flames right on cue. And like
like, how did you know that drop was coming?
And like, there's like, I mean, I work in a club. I know there's like good sound guys who like know the songs and shit.
Yeah.
And like, I also know that like touring musicians bring their own sound guys, and maybe he has his own. So, but like, also, maybe this is all pre-recorded, or maybe this is just a really tight, like, this is the performance track, and we're gonna mix in here, like a battle mix, but just an hour and a half long, right? Like, and it's house, so it's stretched out. But I'm also noticing all the hamming. You know what I mean? The hands up,
jumping on tables
in the middle of two songs being mixed together.
Yeah, people are standing on stage.
Yeah, that's my favorite. When they walk out to the crowd and the songs are changing and everybody's like, this is the best set of my life. And I'm in the back.
Luckily for me, I didn't see any of that. Just like flat out, like Afrojack standing on a table talking to the crowd, and the mix somehow is still happening. Like, luckily I didn't see anything that obscene. But just like the tightness and the perfection of all these sets with the visuals and the lighting and pyrotechnics and like how like they were, something was just like, look,
you're trying to carry the two.
I'm no Purple Disco Machine. I am no Tiesto. But I know a lot of really good DJs. And they be fucking up. Even on a good day, they be fucking up.
Yeah.
No fuck ups?
Yeah. Fuck up from anyone?
Yeah.
There was one tiny mistake I did hear, but it was just like, oops, put the cross fader went, or like volume fader went down real quick. Like, that was it. It was like like it was half a second, and even me in EDC mode was like, but no, everything was perfect. And that was like something to me that I thought was so weird. Granted, like, we're not like, it's not, this isn't the turntablism, like festival. Like,
true.
Things are different. There's not a lot of pushing and pulling happening, but
I would love to see the lighting and visual guys try to keep up with the turntablism festival. I would love that. I would fucking love to see that.
And like, I also forget that, like, and like, I don't want to diss, like, I don't want this to sound like I'm shitting on it, because I had a really good time, and like some of those sets were fucking incredible. But like the sync button is a thing, and I if I was up there, I'd probably use that too, right? Like,
well, yeah,
I'm not gonna fuck up in front of 100,000 people.
I want to ask Dynamix on the sync discussion, because that's right up there with the turntable or controller. Everybody's like, oh, fuck sync, blah blah blah. And Craze was the big proponent to come out and be like, sync is dope. Everyone should be using sync.
I use sync button all the time.
He's like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah,
so,
it's there for you.
Why are you pushing and pulling? Sync it.
Yeah. No one ever says on the dance floor, wow, look how he's moving that pitch fader.
Right. Right.
So
yeah.
In the crowd, like,
the guy ordering a drink and he just stops. He's like,
are you kidding me? He sped that up.
He moved it.
You hear that?
He moved it.
Bartender's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. He does this every Friday.
Yeah, he does this every Friday. He's awesome.
All the songs.
Does it to all the songs.
Yeah. So that's it. And I have fun with sync. I use sync.
Yeah, I just
I don't.
Yeah.
As I was sitting here, like, going through like the perfection, I'm like, oh yeah, sync. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, no shit. That's probably how everything is perfect. Sync.
Well, the explosions and the visuals, like, no way.
Yeah, well, the visuals, I just imagine those are just predetermined. Like, the set's gonna look like this on this time, but like, to just have it on, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I still don't know if I buy. I don't know. I'd say if I'm making it, if I'm guessing, I'm saying I would say 50% of the sets are fake and predetermined, and like not predetermined. Nobody's up there freestyling. I refuse to believe that. Everybody who's like headlining EDC is putting thought into their set. There's no question about that.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're up there like, here's the crate, let me play it down the like. Yeah. I'd say 50% of them are doing that.
Only half is what
only
you're saying.
Half. I'm gonna say only half.
So you think the other half is actually going down the list?
I think the other half is playing their set, like actually DJing their set.
Yeah.
I think the other half is at least like mostly.
I think it would be more, but you were there. I think
more than that.
I thought it would be more than that.
I'm gonna say like half of them are full blown pre-recorded sets.
That's what I thought. I would think that there would be more pre-recorded.
I think that number is low.
Yeah,
I think that number is low.
I think that number's low too.
I want to give credit, but I've also
I know you do.
I want to give credit. I want to give the benefit of the doubt because that just seems so harsh. But we've all seen the difference in producer gone DJ and DJ gone producer, and the set quality. And most of these people are producers,
right?
Which leads me to believe that they're not all good DJs.
Yeah.
So they probably had somebody else make their mix for them.
I wouldn't.
I would. Why wouldn't you? DJs get ghost producers. Why wouldn't producers get ghost DJs?
Yeah. You're right.
I would say for us, a set that we would enjoy that checks all the boxes would maybe be Z Trip, and then nothing else. I think it's just Z Trip is like right there.
I walked in on Z Trip like I was arriving at Z Trip, which pissed me off because I'm like, why is he so early?
Right.
But like, I'm not 18. Like, I appreciate Z Trip because I'm fucking 32 years old. Like, I don't think the 18, 19-year-old kids give a shit. I could be wrong, but that's why he was at 7 p.m.
Was there a camera on the decks?
No, not really. It was like their face. You can see if you look up EDC sets on YouTube, you don't see their hands. I was looking up like a famous DJ to figure out like how he plays. I'll just say his name. Fuck it, nobody cares. Snake. I wanted to see how Snake plays.
Right.
Because I know he still uses like Scratch Live.
Yeah.
And a 900 and 2 turntables. So I just wanted to know how he did his shit. Like I was like, does he touch his laptop a lot or what? And you don't really get to see like his hands.
Ultra. On
YouTube,
you'll see that.
Got to see, but like a lot of those sets, it's just like their face, the stage, the crowd. You don't really see their hands.
Why doesn't James Hype get booked at these?
I want to see James Hype.
I would love to see James Hype because that looks hella tight. That's the one that's like really. I would love to see more James Hypes in the world, like in the EDM house world. Like guys who are really like
really going after it.
We'll call it turntablism, but like I guess now it's controllerism, right?
DJism.
DJism. Yeah, like fuck. I want to see. Fuck, that's DJing. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody that's fucking good on gear.
Yeah.
Like somebody that really knows their shit. Like I'm not nice on gear like that. I'm playing this song to that song. This guy's doing shit up there. I want to see that. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
I want to talk
see
about
a 2 cents of festival set. I haven't gotten it.
For sure. For sure. I want to talk about, Neek, you said seeing the gear, seeing the face. I want to talk about the king right here.
Speak of the devil.
The king.
Yeah, man.
On a fucking flight.
Playing with it.
Yeah, what is that, a Hercules?
No. That's the new shit. That's the fucking reloop ready. Bro.
Oh, that's the battery powered one.
No. It's just USB powered.
Oh, it is.
Shit.
Oh shit.
It has pitch play on it. It has scratch. What is it? Scratch. The fucking scratch bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has scratch bank on it. It has slip mode on it. It's got hella shit. Like your effects is right there.
Yeah.
And it's like the size of the keyboard of my 13-inch laptop.
Crazy.
Like the shit fits on top of my laptop.
Right on top of the track.
Right on top.
That's crazy.
Right on top. So the only thing you'd be able to see is the screen. But that shit fits in the backpack.
I like how you're scratching with your pinky because it's so small.
Oh man. But like
really getting
I've been cutting out controllers since like the Tractor S4.
Okay.
Yeah. the Tractor Control S4.
Mm-hmm.
I still work with them for a little bit, and those joggles are tiny as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like mini pancake size.
Mm.
But like my hand movements are so small anyway. Like I'm able to do it on that.
That's
so
crazy.
now that I'm playing on the reloop and they're a little bigger, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking like the SRT might as well be full size for me.
Right.
So, side note, guys, going off subject or back on subject to our previous one. I am watching Tiesto EDC right now, and it looks like he's really mixing though.
No, Tiesto is one of the goats. Like I don't doubt him.
Well, right. Yeah, I'm just going through all these EDC.
But you're seeing the hands.
Yeah. We're seeing that.
Yeah.
And that's an EDC?
EDC, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, bro. Like there was a Colin, you might be into this. They had an NFT gallery brought to you by Coinbase.
I might be into this. I don't have any NFTs.
Nah, but you're one of the few people.
They had an NFT gallery?
It was so Coinbase had like this whole like booth. It was like I don't know how big, but it was like a small building, all LED panels. And you walk in and it's an NFT gallery.
That's what's up.
I was just talking to Nick Bike about this. So yes, you're right. You're not too far off, Neek. I sent it to because Nick and I are both on the Shiba train now.
Yeah.
We got
me on
Shiba. I sent the tweet to Nick. The tweet was from EDC. It says, "Nothing like reuniting under the electric sky. Did you get a chance to adventure through our pixel forest? Don't forget to download the Coinbase app for something special at the Coinbase NFT gallery in Pixel Forest." And Nick replied back to me. He goes, "Imagine buying an EDC NFT."
That's so
the
funny.
Pixel Forest was such a Bruce.
Yeah, it was not great.
Oh my god! So me and my crew were like, we're going to the next spot. We're all hyped, and I was like, "Hey, y'all down for a side quest?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's." I was like, "Let's hit the Pixel Gallery. Like, let's hit the Pixel Forest. That looks tight because it's a huge, like, it looks like a haunted house, like the size. When you like pull up to a haunted house, like the mobile homes, and then or the mobile buildings or whatever, and then like you walk through, but it's like all LED panels. I was like, this is gonna be crazy. Let's go in here. Not crazy, not sick. It's all black, and then there's just like those like poles, like those LED poles, like just around the perimeter, and it like makes a Y, and so it's just a bunch of confused people meeting in the middle, like that's it. Here we walked out, we're like, this does not need this big of a but that's the Pixel Forest. Right outside of it is the NFT gallery, a much smaller room.
Pass on all of that.
Yeah.
The Pixel gallery was whack. It wasn't tight. The outside of it looked sick. Once you got in, you're like, yo, this is not. It looked way too cool on the outside to be like that on the inside.
Yeah,
I hate that. I have a couple questions I want to fire off at Dynamix. We're not going to keep you all night, obviously. I just want to hit you with a couple of questions because I was curious. During the pandemic, did you pick up any side projects? Anything out of the ordinary from like outside of DJing?
I was trying to get a job at Amazon and it didn't happen. Yeah.
I'm the same boat. I was trying to get a job at Amazon too.
I was like, it should be easy. It's Amazon.
They're like, sir, you haven't had a job in 10 years.
Yeah, for real, right?
I didn't even get called back or anything. I'm like, man, my resume's not that
my hands, I promise. Yeah. No, it's that, and then I started diving deeper into crypto stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like the I couldn't fuck with Doge and Shiba because it just didn't seem like I'm a fucking holder, so I'm gonna hold that shit for a while. I just didn't see myself holding Doge for a long time. I picked up a little, and then I was up a little, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm still holding
it's volatile.
Yeah, I'm still holding like because she was so fucking cheap. I was like, fuck it, I'll just pick up a mill just to have. It was like $30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, so it's just like, all right, cool, all right.
Yeah,
just fucking just let that sit or whatever. I don't know. I might pull it out and like get like a.
Today was a wild day for
something.
It.
Yeah.
Today was.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Coinbase was down.
this whole week has been for Shiba, and we're not going to make this a crypto podcast.
Right.
We're
sorry.
not-
This is the first time we've ever talked about it on here. I'm
Big
sorry.
Money podcast.
Investing with the boys.
Oh yeah, this is not financial advice. This is strictly entertainment.
Yeah.
That's going to be the clip for this week's episode. So thank you for that. It's just that 5 seconds right there. No, we won't talk too much about crypto. We're all there with you though. What started off as a shit coin, as a meme coin, as a joke, has made us a little bit of money to at least buy more records, which is essentially another hustle. And I'm not selling them. I'm holding those too. So what do I know about anything?
Yo, you know what else was like surprisingly impossible during the fucking lockdown? Was trying to adopt a dog.
Oh, really?
God, I bet everybody was getting dogs.
Yeah. That shit was waiting list after waiting list. And so we ended up picking one up. We got a rescue from Taiwan.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. And he ended up being like the cheapest shit ever, but he was like super dope because he's already housebroken and good kids and no food aggression. And I mean, he was just like, at first impression with other dogs is kind of a little weird. But other than that, he was fine.
You got a rescue dog from Taiwan?
Yeah.
And that's chill.
And they flew him out. They flew him out.
That's what I was gonna say. How did he get here?
Yeah,
they flew him out.
They got him a crate, or like they gave us the crate for him, leash, all up to date shots. They filled out his citizenship paperwork for him to fly out here. All that shit.
Right. He's a US
and it was
citizen.
and it was like $400 or $500.
Oh,
let me see this guy. Is he nearby? Can I see this guy?
Where's he at?
Shit, he's
I got a couple questions for him.
See us next week when we
interview Dynamix's dog.
Dude, I love that.
He's super duper dope, man. Like I started taking him to the dog parks now recently, so and he'll try and socialize, but he's in his own world. Yeah.
He's from out of town, so he's getting his bearings. He's just passing through.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the fact that this dog is on vacation in the States, just chilling, living his best life. Yo, I threw this in there just for the mix. I like to ask this all the time. What is your go-to closing song? End of the night, lights on. One more song. What are you hitting them with?
Oh fuck. I don't really have a go-to. It's just it really depends. I think more recently I was playing Gwen Stefani underneath it all.
Yeah. I will. Ladies. Yeah, that's a heater. That's a big heater.
Dynamic, let me ask you this, since we ask every guest on our podcast. What song do we need to add to our 5-on-5 Spotify playlist?
Austin Mills and Aluna Gold.
Done.
That's just on some just warm up shit, on some cool.
Oh yeah,
cool shit. Yeah.
Cool.
You are our first guest that had a solid answer for that off the rip. So thank you.
Off the rip,
yeah.
No, that's like my favorite song to listen to right now. That's it just came out not too long ago, and it's a Luna on it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like an Luna song.
That's true.
Marvel, take them out to Marvel, Travis.
So we are creating our DJ biopic cinematic universe. So in this DJ biopic cinematic universe, what actor, actress, entertainer, animated character,
NFT,
dead or alive, NFT character, dead or alive,
who's playing Dynamix?
Who's playing Dynamic in this?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I like it. Yo, get in there. That was great.
Fired.
That was great.
Fired it off. I love that.
Actually, it should be just Dave Chappelle from The Closer. Just that one. Oh, that'd be great.
Spicy.
I love it. Spicy.
Yeah, man.
I have two more questions, and then we're gonna send you on your way, sir. A DJ has to do it all nowadays. You have to be promotions, you have to be social media guru, you have to be the DJ. Are you also the person putting together all of these amazing videos we see on your page?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just
Oh, I think we lost. Hold on. There you go.
it's just that's not the way to do it. I have the capability to do it. Oh, there you go. No, I know. It was like kind of frozen for a second. But yeah, no, I just do it. That's why it's all usually just one shot.
Yeah,
it's just the easiest to fucking sync. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did one because I did one video for Hercules. It was actually for Hercules, where I like was in the airport lounge. I was on the plane, and it was like 3 different areas, and then I just spliced them all together. It was like the most. That was like the most nerdiest shot that I've done. But like other than that, it's just usually just one shots and then sync the audio, and that's it.
Yeah. That's dope. Long gone are the days of just showing up and being a DJ.
Yeah. Do that.
If you did that now, people would be like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then
who promoted this night? How does anyone know about this? Before we get out of here, Dynamix, let everyone know what you got coming up, bro.
Shit. Well, sometime, I'm not sure when, I will be on the Triller resident DJ competition.
Oh, hell yeah.
Battle that I got sucked into. Why not? It's $1 million. All right. That's gonna happen sometime. When I have no idea. But that's coming up. Family Dynamics on Mondays. Oh, shit, we haven't even been on for like the last 3 weeks too. So Lord.
Find me on Amazon.
How about we just look out for my videos on IG? How about that? Those are coming.
Before we get into your socials, what would you do if you won $1 million? What's the first thing you would buy?
A membership to Club 33 at Disneyland.
Fuck
Woo!
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo.
Yo,
that's
I hella want to go
fucking
to Club 33.
That waiting list is stupid.
Damn, I bet it is.
Flex.
That is a flex.
That's a flex.
Holy
That's
shit.
Yeah, that's a flex and a half. But yeah, that. Oh, and then of course, more controllerism classes coming to be junkies. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let everyone know where they can find you on socials.
At Dynamix IF2. IF2 is the crew, so that's why I have the IF2 at the end of my name. It stands for Immortal Fader Fighters. It was the DJ crew I was in that Cleanse Rock got me into. P-Trix is in it. Also, a bunch of the other homies. So that's what the IF2 is for. So at Dynamix IF2 for Instagram is my go-to. You know what I mean? Everything else is kind of just like there. So go to Instagram.
Yeah. Go to Instagram. That'll be the launching page, and you'll go to the Twitch and watch all the Twitch shows.
Yeah.
And then you'll go get a controller and see that you can't do what he does, and then you gotta go take the class. And then
there you go.
It's a big pyramid scheme. You see, he's got you buying Shiba and Doge, and then you're going to Disneyland and you can't get into that club, and then it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. No, Dynamix, we greatly appreciate you, sir. It's an honor to have you on the podcast with us.
Thank you so much, man.
Please come back and keep us posted with everything you got going on as things start to ramp back up and full travel goes on. I'm sure you'll be cutting out of the States real soon to rip it around the world. So
that's right. Good man. Yo, Asia is like shut down.
Oh, is it?
Singapore was usually like my first stop. Like that's my go-to. And I think there's no nightlife in Singapore at all anymore. Like,
wow.
Like the clubs are closed for good.
Whoa. What?
Yeah. So that's just like, oh no.
That's so
Asia's such a good market too.
Damn.
It's super duper scary. Yeah. So it's kind of like, man.
They're closed for good.
As we talk about the shit we do here, I'm grateful to work right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's all done. And
that's what it looks like right now.
Is there still a travel ban over there?
I don't know. They're pretty strict over there. Yeah, a couple of countries that they're pretty strict. They're like on and off lockdown. Like Philippines is sometimes on, sometimes off. Like
that Singapore airport looks like the coolest place on earth.
It's the illest, man. Like certain terminals, you'll just see like waterfalls from the sky, and it's just it's people in Singapore would go to the airport just like they would go to the mall.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I want to see if I can pull up a picture really quick of this. This airport, I think you can see it in a couple different shows. It's just a huge waterfall in the middle of the airport.
Whoa.
It's just, it looks like a utopia.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yeah. I haven't. Yeah. You've been there? Yeah. Multiple times. Yeah.
Singapore is just like extravagance. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy rich Asians for real out there.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
That's
insane that the nightclubs are closed down, man.
I have a cocktail waitress friend that used to live out there for like a year. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's big money.
Yeah.
That's big money. That's lapping our money 15 times over. Like you go out there and you're like, I'll be eating at McDonald's again today for the 5th day in a row.
I love when they pop up. I love when they pop up in the club at work.
Oh, I bet you do.
Great night. It's gonna be a killer night at work.
You know you're getting caked up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh man.
Crazy. That's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother podcast.
We can get into the world travel. Dynamix, sir, thank you very much for taking the time to join us.
Me, guys.
Thank you.
Keep us posted with everything you got going on. We'll be promoting it on our end. If you got a controller, you got to go see this guy, man. Point blank period. Los Angeles Beat Junkie School. If any technology you got, he's gonna lap you on that too. So go find him. Your favorite. Well, I gotta look up the Britney Spears dubstep song again. That just put my head in a pretzel. Everything was a hit. Everything was a hit except for that song. We're gonna end on that note, unless anyone has anything else they need to talk about before we get out of here.
Hey, go baby Bulls.
Go baby 4-0, right? 5-0.
Y'all look
4-0 right now. We're riding high right now.
Yeah. How about the Celtics, Neek?
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Udoka.
Bro, I have high hopes for the season, but like anytime
that's
I have
my
high
guy,
hopes,
though, man.
Terrible. No, he's one of y'all. He's one of y'all. But you know what? We took a couple L's preseason. We looked great. We took a couple L's this year. We got spanked something a few days ago, but we came back and we got another dub. So I'm okay. I'm happy.
And you got my guy as the coach. It's my guy.
No, he's great. He's great. I think we're gonna be much better off with him rather than Brad. I'm optimistic.
Yeah. Well, this was Brad's pick.
Yeah,
it was Brad's pick. So yeah,
I'm optimistic. I think Brad's where he should be.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think we're gonna be all right.
Before we ride, Dynamix, Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Okay. Easy.
Lakers lost a tough one. They lost a tough one tonight, though. Lost a tough one tonight.
They'll figure it out.
They'll
figure it out. They look crazy right now, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they do look crazy right now.
Oh. They're looking crazy right now. Some of them.
There was a while that I was going for Clippers just because they were the underdog, and and Lakers were having all the titles, and there was a glimmer of hope for Clippers, and I was just like, man, whatever. Yeah. As long as I'm representing my city, it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
That's all that matters.
Hey, Rams or Chargers?
Chargers are not an LA team, bro. Rams. Yeah.
Fair.
Rams or Raiders?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too.
Raiders.
Okay.
You still don't like the Raiders either way, though.
I fucking am terrible at sports, so it doesn't matter either way.
That's fine. That's fine. We will be back next week with DJ K Styles from New York. I had to make sure. Yeah, got all of our weeks running together here.
Yeah.
It's going to be an awesome episode, and I have plenty of questions for that. Everyone, make sure you follow DJ Dynamix on all socials. And if that's it, we'll see you all next week.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Peace. Cheers.
Peace.